Stream is healthy. Analytics. 2 concurrent viewers. Okay, 3 concurrent viewers. All right, to the people watching, feel free to type in the chat. Let me know you can hear me okay, see me okay. Everything is happening in real time. Just want to make sure. Current resolution is at 852 by 480, which is not optimal. Let's see. It's not optimal. Okay. So 1 minute it's too much. Now it's too little. But it's not the lowest settings. I see we got a viewer. Whoever you are, welcome. All right. Let's see. We got 4 viewers. Looks and sounds better. What up, though? Excellent. So everything appears to be happening in real time. Told you I fix it. Let's see. The only thing is it says the current resolution is 852 by 480, which is not optimal. So I don't know. Gotta call you back. I don't know. Hold on, y'all. Let me take this call. Hey, what up, though? I'm doing a live stream. I'm about to call you back, bro. All right. So we got 4 concurrent viewers. Let's see. Streaming is still good. Okay, so we just gonna proceed on. RJ said it's looking good, sounds good, everything looks good. I'm watching it on the iPad as I see it here on the screen. Okay. No drop frames. All right, so we're gonna move forward. Now, this lesson is about, and forgive me, I'm not an expert at this. I'm trying to figure out how, let me see, how could I make this bigger so you could see me. Okay, we're gonna do this like this. That's not the best. Sorry, I'm still learning. I'm gonna play around with this thing. So I want you all to see this right here. I know I could do it on another platform or whatnot on the web, but I want you to see this. So this is about Gematria. This is like a little mini introduction for those of you that are unfamiliar. So that haven't seen any of my prior videos or went to other sources that I already referred you to. So think of every letter having a corresponding number, okay? In the English alphabet, there are 26 letters, okay? So A is 1 all the way to Z is 26. You do the math, figure out the rest. That's called English ordinal, okay? The numbers and letters below it, that is what is called the purest cipher, known as full reduction. It's where A to I is 1 through 9, J to R is 1 through 9, S to Z is 1 through 8. Okay? So the reason for that is that you are applying the rules of numerology. In numerology, there is no 0. Okay? So that's why you have 1 to 9, 1 to 9, and 1 to 8. And that is considered the purest cipher. So as an exercise. And again, this is just the English language. There are other ciphers. Um, you have Hebrew ciphers. You have Greek isosophy ciphers. Um, and a whole host of others. Okay. But we're going to start with something basic. Okay. Now that I showed you that, a lot of you are going to wonder why I didn't just go to this first. So I'm going to minimize that. I'm going to bring this down. And we're going to go open up. Oh, before I move on, the other title to this was about secret societies in another video, but I don't think it broadcasted very well. Let me pull this back up. I showed you this magazine that I have. National Geographic, Secret Societies. Okay? If you don't have it, go get it before they snatch it off all the shelves. I said in a prior video that it was interesting that National Geographic is taking up these topics like secret societies. There's another one, Atlas of the Stars. I don't have that one. But there was another one prior to the Atlas map of the stars where they mapped the constellations and whatnot. They had this. Science of the Supernatural. Dare to discover the truth. Okay? Now, anybody that knows anything about National Geographic, they specialize in geography of the earth. Okay? And plant and animal life. Okay? What the fuck are they doing talking about secret societies and the supernatural and the stars? Okay? They call this special. If you can see that there. Nope. Nope. Wrong direction. Sorry. Everything is in reverse. There it is. See that? Special publication. All of these magazines that they are putting out now are special publications. There are no more regular National Geographics that you grew up seeing, you know, in the store as a, you know, a kid or whatever. National Geographic is tied to Disney now. The National Geographic Network is on Disney Plus if you have that. Let's see. So, you know, just something to think about. But the reason I'm showing you this, it's all tied together. As I said in previous videos, everything is connected. So what does Gematria have to do with secret societies and the occult? First off, there's a misperception about what occult really means. A lot of people run around and say, oh, that's the devil or wicked or evil or whatever. Occult doesn't mean none of that shit. Go Google occult. In fact, I already done did it for you. Occult. Supernatural, mystical, magical beliefs or practices or phenomenon. Okay? Noun. Adjective. Of involving, relating to supernatural, mystical, or magical powers or phenomenon. 2. In medicine. Applied to medicine. Of a disease or process not accompanied by readily, can you all see that? Okay. Discernible signs or symptoms. And here's the verb of the occult. Of occult. Cut off from view by interposing something. Okay? In other words, hidden. That's what occult means. Okay? So, now that we got that out the way. We're going to go somewhere. If you're following along on the web, I want you to go to this website. Gematrinator.com/calculator. I don't really like this view. Newest version. Okay, I guess I'm stuck with that view. Anyway, so again, the letter A is 1. These are other ciphers here. I really don't like this view. This is pissing me off. Let's see. 1 second. There we go. Much better. Okay. So, maybe if you just type it in on the web instead of going to Google, you might come up with this site. Gematrinator.com. GEMATRinator.com/calculator/index/ .php. And you should come up to this screen. Okay. Now, this is where you can practice, teach yourself about how to decipher different things that you see on a daily basis, um, whether it be a magazine or a newspaper or the news itself or a book, uh, anything, okay? Anything what you see on TV or just out in the real world on a daily basis, right? You're going to teach yourself this so you could correspond things to a number, okay? Everything is a frequency. Uh, everything is numbers. They call God, is said that God is the great mathematician. I don't know where that originated from, but it's an old saying. And that is true because everything can be quantified. Okay? Everything in existence can be quantified. I'm using the right word. The reason why I showed you these magazines about secret societies, right? National Geographic. These people communicate at times through the use of this thing called Gematria. So I see now that I need to minimize this. Okay. All right. So this is English ordinal, what you're looking at now, right here. Full reduction. You know what? Let's just go back to the 4 base ciphers. Okay. And let's add 1. Let's add all the Jewish ciphers. Jewish, Kabbalah. What else? We got mathematical, septenary, Chaldean, keypad, foreign. Okay. So I'm going to show you something real quick. When you go to all ciphers, you're not going to see foreign ciphers. You have to literally go there, hit toggle all under foreign, and that's how you get the foreign ciphers. Now I'm going to show you something else. If I punch in a letter, See, everything has a value. I just typed in A, but there is no value under Hebrew or Greek ciphers. That's because I typed in an English letter, right? So, how do you utilize Hebrew and Greek ciphers? Translate. Voila. Ladies and gentlemen, Google. All right, so first, let's do this. Let's just take a real simple word like green, right? Okay, so in the four base ciphers, you have English ordinal. Green is 49, full reduction is 31, reverse ordinal is 86, reverse full reduction is 23. Okay, those are the four base ciphers. Now, let's see what green is in Hebrew. I'm going to copy the translation. And we don't have to delete out green. We could keep it there. Copy and paste. Voila, there's green in Hebrew. Hebrew ordinal. Hebrew Gematria cipher. Hebrew suffix. Okay, what about Greek? RJ, you still out there? Following along? Let's see, what about Greek? Again, we don't have to delete anything out because it's another language, right? As you can see, the numbers in all the base ciphers and the other ciphers never changed. They didn't change again, and we just added Greek. And see, there's the numbers. Greek reduction, Greek ordinal, Greek isosophy. All right, so showed a lot of people this. I showed you all this. I'm showing everyone this because a lot of people that are aware of this was never aware of the Hebrew and Greek ciphers existing. Number one, two, how to even use them. Because the person, or persons, I should say, that invented this calculator never taught people to use those ciphers. And that was by design, okay? They would always teach you stay in the four base ciphers. That's what they would teach you. These are the four base ciphers. Okay? So, let's see. Wait a minute. See, I took out the English word for green, and all the 4 base ciphers are clear. Okay. Let's see. Okay. And feel free to chime in. The 3 of you that are watching, I'm going to treat this like a classroom. We all learning here. Excuse me. It's all interactive. So what I'm looking at right now is seeing how this word green and the numbers that it boils down to, what do they have in common? So in English, you got 4, reduces to a 4, right? 9 and 4 is 13, 1 and 3 is 4. 3 and 1, 4. 8 and 6 is 14, 1 and 4 is 5, 2 and 3 is 5, right? So on and so forth. So I'm going to try something else here. I'm going to delete. That's what I should have did. That's what I should have started with. I'm going to show y'all something else about numbers. Okay, when you spell the number 1, O-N-E, okay, you get 7 and 11. 7 in the English in full, 11s in the reverse. Okay, so that's 1. I need to take these off. Sorry about that. That's 1. 2, 3. 1 and 3 have something in common. Let's continue. 4. Let's continue. 5. 4 and 5 have something in common. 24 in the purest cipher, right? 21 in the reverse full reduction. So real quick, the reverse ordinal is what I showed you. English ordinal, but in reverse. Z is 1, all the way to A is 26. Reverse full reduction. Z to R is 1 through 9. Q to I is 1 through 9. H to A is 1 through 8. Okay? It's just the reverse. Just the reverse. Okay? So, again, 4 has 2 things in common with 5. See that? Let's continue. 6. 6 has something in common with 1. See that? Let's continue. 7. I'm going to pause at 7 because 7 has something in common with the word time. See that? Let's try something else. 20. 55. 55. 26 has something in common with G OD. 2655 could also be DOG, right? So let's continue. 8. Where did we see these numbers? Green. Did we not? Yep. Look at that. Let's continue. 9. Where did we see these numbers? Perfect overlap. Let's go one more. Okay, what just happened? What is happening? Okay. Something is happening with my YouTube stream. Looks like it's saying no connection. But I can see myself on the iPad. That is weird. And I'm looking at I'm looking at my connection. I'm actually physically hardwired. All right, we're gonna continue. Something is going on though. 10. And really, I should just stop at 9 because 10 is there's no zero in numerology, so but anyway, there you have it. 1 through 10. So yeah, green light, go. Green. Check this out. Go is 32 in reverse. Green is 23 in reverse. Full reduction. Go is 13. Let's do it here so you can see. Go is 13. Green is 31. Y'all see that? Let's try red. Red is 18 in the pure cipher. Let's try stop. S-T-O-P. Excuse me. Not seeing anything in common. But yet we associate red with stop. Let's try the word cease. Nope. But green and go definitely have something in common. Interesting. So this is weird. It's saying that I have no connection, but yet the live stream is still. Let me make sure. Uh, Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do that if the stream was not working. Stream status is good. But yes, something is going on with the iPad. This is crazy. One second, people. Now let's go back. All right, we're back. RJ, if you out there, say something in the chat. So, what I do, what I used to do, I should say, is decode the news and publications like the USA Today. Um, and decoded uh, different things when it came to sports. Still do that. I don't do as much decoding the news and stuff on the daily like I used to, but I'm going to get back into it and I'm going to get back to studying more. Um, so I could really have everything down pat instead of just taking my skills that have been bestowed upon me for granted. Okay, so we got another viewer. Welcome. For a minute there, I thought the feed went bad. So, everything is connected. The occult, the word occult, it means hidden. Okay, they're not going to do everything out in plain sight. But I will say this. There is soon going to come a day to where what I'm showing you is going to be out in the open. It's going to be blatant. It's going to be not only blatant, it's going to be the mainstream, right? It's going to be the norm. And these people here are going to either be out in the open or they're going to have to find a new way to communicate, right? Because there's too many of us now that are aware of what's going on. You know, we're all still learning, but we're fully aware, very much aware of what's happening. Well, we got more people joining. Welcome. Again, this is fully interactive. Feel free to type in the chat. Have any questions, anything you want to know, let me know. Want me to type in a phrase, a date, anything like that, let me know. So, a lot of how these people do what they do with these first let me say this, these secret societies, these people, they run all of these sports leagues. Okay, call them whatever you want, the Jews, whoever, whatever they want to call themselves. You know, they run Hollywood, they run the sports leagues, they run all of that. So believe it or not, this is the first time I'm even opening this magazine up because a lot of stuff in here I'm already aware of. Where was I? So yeah, all of this is going to become mainstream. They the secret is out. You know, it's a lot of people that they want to say they don't believe, quote unquote, in this stuff. I got news for you people that think along those lines. It's not a question of what you believe in. It's not a matter of belief. It's something that is fact. Okay, you're looking at it. It's something that exists. Just got to deal with it now. It's like telling people that that events are rigged, sporting contests are rigged. It's like somebody pissing in your Cheerios. You wake up one day, find out Santa Claus don't exist. I remember I told a partner of mine. This is back before I even discovered Gematria. I told him all of this is bullshit, man. Um, and we all used to say that, when we were younger and didn't know nothing about this. We'd be like, oh, that's fixed. The fix is in. This shit rigged. But we could never explain it. This gives you the means and the power to explain such things. So how do they do what they do? Okay. How do they do what they do? Everything is coded in words and numbers. But how does it line up? Lines up through timing. So there's a large portion of people walking the planet that never knew how to break down or never knew it existed, probably, a date numerology. Well, here it is. Well, let me say, here it is over here. That's 2019. This is 2020. Okay. Today's date, February 18th, 2020. 60, 24, 15, 40, 13. All of these are simply ways to uh, just write the date. Okay. We've been taught, those of us that live in the Western world, to write the date, one or two ways. In Europe and other places all over the world, they write the dates differently. They'll write them backwards. Kind of like um, how I want to say it's Arabic or Hebrew is read from right to left instead of us reading from left to right. Kind of like that. Okay. So just by looking at these numbers right here, I could talk about something. But anyway, we're going to move on. Day of the year. It's the 49th day of the year. Days left in the year, 317. That's interesting. I'll get to that in a second. The lesser as it's called, date numerology. 2 plus 18 with no year, right, is 20. 20 represents time. Then you have 51, then you have 22, then you have 31, then you have 64, and you have 32 when you multiply the numbers out. So, let's try this. Go is 22. 13, 32, 5. I got 5 people watching me according to YouTube. It's probably more, but YouTube, they want to block and censor and mislead and all of that good stuff. So, fuck you very much, YouTube. 22, 13, 13. Oh, and to God, I didn't look at the date numerology prior to doing this video. And I just thought of these words, green, go, right? So, I ain't got no reason to lie. 22, 13, 32, 5. There are 5 of you watching, apparently. 4, including my iPad streaming it. 22, 13, 31. Green. Whoops. Maybe that wasn't a mistake. I typed in free. Green. 49, 31, 86, 23. 49, the 49th day of the year. 31, 2 plus 1 plus 8 plus the year we're in, 20, it's 31. Y'all see that? So, this is my gift and curse, if you will. Everybody would just say it's a gift, it's a gift, it's a gift. It is a gift. I say it's a curse because, as well, not only a curse, but like I literally just came up with those words, and I click on the date numerology, and whoop, there it is. So that's the curse part. But I guess that's the gift. Everybody gonna say that's the gift part too. I can hear you saying that. It is, and I guess it's on me to just figure out, or maybe it's not for me to figure out. I don't know, but somehow it's like my cousin told me, my channel is open, and that's the best way he could explain as to why I'm doing what I'm able to do what I'm able to do, because it's coming from a higher power. People call him God, Yahweh, Allah, whatever you want to call him. I just say a higher power. With all that I have seen in my brief life, and experienced, and this which I have yet to fully explain, I don't have all the answers, and I don't know. I know what to make of what I do understand and what I see, what I can get an understanding on. But there is a lot to this that I have yet to figure out, and that's why I said I want to treat this like a classroom setting. So, for those of you watching that may know more than me, feel free. But yeah, that's the purpose of this. I titled the previous stream, but it didn't go through correctly. First day of class. I may not be the best teacher. I'm learning. Um, but this is a start. All right. Why is 317 interesting? 317 days remaining in the year. I'm about 90 minutes from the 317 area code, which is Indianapolis, Indiana. What's another number that jumps out at me? 51. 51 is, well, I'll just show you. Right there. 51 in the purest cipher. That's where I was born. That's where I'm from. What else we got? 22 is the master builder number. It also happens to be as you can see, master 22. Excuse me. 86 in the reverse ordinal, like the very first word I typed in today, green, is in the reverse ordinal. Again, I did not check the date numerology for today. So 22 is the master number, right? A master number. Also the master builder number. Let me see something real quick. There's no zero in numerology, so imagine that being 24. But in the purest cipher is 57. 269 is the 57th prime. 269. There it is, 57. Duo of 369, which is also the Tesla number. But what is it about 57? (131, 50, 139, 49, 57). It's 49 in reverse full reduction. Today is the 49th day of the year, February 18th. What about 131? Why is that significant? Well, championship is 131. 57, when you spell it out, is the championship number. What else is 131? Super Bowl is 131. And 49. What else? World Series is 57 in the purest cipher. So is Master Builder. Is that a prime? No, it's not. No, it's not. The name of my show. Welcome. 31, 2, 39, 111. Like New York and the day of my birth, November the 1st. New York is 39 as well. To the 144 has to do with time or Saturn, keeper of time. Prime 88, which could also be seen or represented as 4 circles. Okay. Rotate the cube. Ah. 53 is the 16th prime. Okay. Moving on. You know what? I just noticed something. February 18th. So the date numerology, 13 is the reflection of 31, right? 40 is also the reflection of 4, 0, 4, right? 49, 9 plus 4 is 13, 1 plus 3 is 4. Just rotating the cube. 15 is the reflection of what? 51. Check that out. So maybe it wasn't an accident that I figured this thing out today. It was the right time. Timing. 20 is time, remember? Time. See that? In the pure cipher. 21. 61, like Ohio, where I'm located. 61 and 47. Time in Ohio is 47 and 61. 16. 53 is the 16th prime. See the synchronicity here? Anybody paying attention? I see you watching. Let's try something here. February, Black History Month. 96, February is 96. 42. 120/48, February. Cincinnati is 96. In the exact same spot. Let's go back to February. Forgive me, those of you just joining that missed the introduction. Feel free to hit rewind, but we're moving right along here. Or you could comment in the chat. February 18th, 1-8. Look at that. 51 in the purest cipher. The reverse of the purest cipher is 57. Now, why did I mention 57? And 269. Why did I mention that? Well, for going on a year now, the price of gas on average, whether it was diesel or regular, has been $2.69. And it was only in key spots, major intersections in and around the city of Cincinnati and the tri-state area, which is Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana. Okay. And I knew 269 was the 57th prime number. So it's interesting. February 1818 is 51, which is also in the date numerology, as you can see here, the lesser date numerology. But yeah, let's finish it. 2020. Oh, wow. Look at that. 55, the God number. 55 in reverse ordinal. That's the tetragrammaton of God's name, according to the Bible. When you add the vowels, you get 26. See that? And again, going back to the date, February 18, 2020. 61 in the reverse full reduction. Ohio is 61 in the reverse ordinal. Reflection of 16. Oh boy. Okay. Any questions, comments, anyone? Huh. So this is display until 5/1/20, May the 1st. Like 51? Really? May 1. I can't make this shit up, y'all. 40, 13, 16, Ohio, 16, May 1, 5/1, 40, 13. Today's date, 40, 13. Somebody want to explain that? Let's finish it. Oh, wow. Maybe God told the people at National Geographic and the Secret Society people that they interviewed, it's not so secret anymore, told them, yeah, make sure you display it till May 1st, 2020, okay? 44, 17, 47, 20. 17, which is also God in the purest cipher. 47, like Ohio. 20, like time. Time's up. Like the Me Too movement. 44. 44. 44, like the Super Bowl date. 2, 2, 2020, which is reduces to an 8. "44 in the purest cipher is February 2. Go figure. Excuse me. This past Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. What else? You know what? I didn't even peep the whole 64 and 32. Speaking of gold and green and all of that. Okay. I just thought of something. We could do something. News broke that Janet Dubois was found. She didn't die today, but she was found today. Let me pull this article up. What the hell am I doing? In front of a computer. My brother that just called me introduced me to her granddaughter. Oh boy. They're reporting that she died February 18th, 2020. But then again, that's Wikipedia. Maybe she did die today, but they were saying that she was found today. Okay, this morning. Found this morning. So she could have died yesterday. Died in her sleep. Glendale, California home. That don't sound right. And I sound like somebody when I just said that out loud. But it don't sound right, y'all, because my mother is 74. Okay? Janet Dubois is not that old. She don't look that old. You see my mama, you see she don't look that old. So 74 ain't old. All right? It's people that's 100 that can do push-ups out here. Women. All right? I done seen it. So just dying in her sleep at 74. Um, something, no. No. The answer is no. Let's see. Good times. 88, 43, 128, 38. We just seen 43 when I typed in May 1. Oh, I said good time. Good times. Whoops. All right. 44. February 2 was 44. Good times is 44 in the exact same spot. February 2, like Super Bowl. Man. Good times. February 2. All right. Let's dig a little deeper. What if Good Times debuted on February 2? February 8th, Black History Month, 1974. Let's see. I just had another thought. Give me a second. Just had another thought. Let's try MSN.com. We just gonna take and they put in parentheses report. They don't always do that. Let's go back. Let's click on Fox News. Published an hour ago. So TMZ is the people that's always like breaking the news. And then Esther Scott, Boys in the Hood and Dream Girls actress, dead at 66. Okay, let's do this. That headline, when you copy and paste it, 446, 167. The 39th prime. Gonna take off the word report, even though that's important. I just want to see. Take out the zero. No zero in numerology. You got 51, which is a part of today's date numerology. Factorization of 167. 3 times 167. Where did we just see 167? There it is. Two different words, dies and report. Fuck it. Let's see. Let's keep going. Analyzing. There it is. Jenna Dubois, 39 in the purest cipher. Didn't take me that long to do that. It's like I could see things, I could hear things. And again, it's not me. I'm not saying it's me. I'm not fucking X-Man. Uh, it is coming from a higher power. So, and I have to acknowledge that. But I've been given the ability to just see certain stuff. Still trying to figure it all out. 49, day of the year. It's the 49th day of the year. Death is 20. Like time is 20. Today's date numerology, 2/18/20. About time of death. Tuesday morning. I think that's the name of a store too. But anyway, what else we got? Killing. 38. 74. She was 74 years old, y'all. What else? Killing, death. 38. But not in the pure cipher. Murder. 38. There's 3 38s. That's what those words have in common. They vibrate on the same frequency. 79, a reflection of 97, which is in death. What about life? Life goes back to the word I typed in at the very beginning of this live stream. Nope. Second word. Go. 22. 32. In reverse. Life. 32 in English. Master number 22. All right. What else? Beehive equals 3834. It is Freemason symbolism. All right, Lux J. Thank you. Beehive, like Beyonce's Beehive. Interesting. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Very interesting. All right, let's go back to the basics, y'all. Freemason, 42, 96. Cincinnati is 96. Today's date numerology has a 51. Another film, movie star, TV star died today at age 66. You know what? I mistook her for someone else, a different actress. Excuse me. They're both from New York City, Queens, and Brooklyn. How the fuck does TMZ get wind of everything before everybody else? That's what I'd like to know. And they both died in LA. Heart attack. I was going to do something else before I moved on to her. 38. 38. 68 and 58. So the number 38 ties into champion as well as 68-58 championship. 38, the word 38 and the word championship have overlap in the most important cipher. Anyway, one died at 74. 53, which is the 16th prime. Yep. 55, there's that God number. And the other died at age 66. Oops. There's that 149 again. Didn't we just see 149? Am I tripping? I must be. Anyway. Oh, no, I'm not. 38. 66. 149. 38. 149. Knew I wasn't tripping. Dead at age 66. Go figure. 42. Black History Month. 42. Matter of fact, (213), the LA area code. All right. Here, let's do this before I sign off of here. Let's do this. We're going to decode the title of this. You fucking kidding me? Secret Societies, 174, 66, 96. Check this out. 96, 174, 66. 3 out of the 4 base ciphers. Complete overlap. Let's continue. Secret Societies. And it goes on to say, true tales of covert cults and organizations and their leaders. Poor English. Let's make sure I got that right. True tales of covert cults and organizations and their leaders. What's the 411, y'all? Information. 300. Let's see something here. I'm just curious. 122, 244, 26, the God number. 26. I don't think 411 is a prime. It's not. The Mystic Eye. The Mystic. 122. This is when this is supposed to be coming off the shelves, this magazine, on the 122nd day of the year, which is May 1st. uh, the Mystic. $41 in the purest cipher. $41 in the purest cipher. Moving on. Type in I, but 49. Today is the 49th day of the year. The Mystic I, 58. There's that number. 157, 167. Anyway, 58 like championship. It's 58. The Mystic Eye. The Mystic Eye is an ancient symbol of the so-called third eye, the conduit for secret, mystic, or subconscious thought. You know what, y'all? This is a reissue. This is a reissue. This one isn't, but this is a reissue of a National Geographic favorite. Why now? Why now? Third Eye, 49, 41, 122. The Mystic is 41. Super Bowl is 41. Third Eye is 41. Super Bowl is 49. The Mystic is 49. Third Eye is 49. The Mystic is 122. Third Eye is 122. $49, $49, $49. Today is the 49th day of the year, February 18th. A lot of people thought the 49ers were going to win the Super Bowl. They did not. $49 day. $49, $66 in the purest cipher. Esther Scott died at age 66 on the 49th day of the year. Excuse me. $60 in reverse full reduction, which is at the very top of today's date numerology. Consider this the purest. $60. Please explain. $49th. 59. Here we go. Negro. 59. The Bavarian Illuminati is 221. May 1st, 20 is the 127th leap year. Thank you, Lux. Thank you so much. 244th anniversary of the Illuminati. It leaves 244. Thank you. That is interesting. You have no idea just how much that helped. Yeah. Negro, 59. Blues. What Negroes Love, 59. To Sing the Blues, Slave. A lot of you Negroes are slaves. White people too. Negro, blues, slave, Rasta, 59. February, 42. Jackie Robinson wore the number 42. What was his real name? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Jackie Robinson and Esther Scott have overlap in 2 of the 4 base ciphers. Reason I typed in Jackie Robinson is because he wore the number 42. 42 is supposed to be the number stamped all over Black history. 42 is also the reflection of 24, which is in the date numerology of February the 18th. 24. I could go somewhere else with it, but I'm not going to do that. $31. Slave, blues is 31. Negro is 32. 32, 31 in the date numerology. African American. With an S, without an S. African American women. 96 in the pure cipher. Two African American women. 244. 244th anniversary of the Illuminati. There's also 244 days of the left in the year. Lux, I'm gonna check that. May 1st, 1776. I'll be goddamn. All right, I'm signing off. But before I go, my name, my real name. represents the birth of America, or the birth of, yeah. 4th of July, 1776. There it is. How many days is that? 64 days, 2 months and 3 days, 9 weeks, 1 day, 64 days, 23, the reflection of 32. So, real quick before I go, take a look at this. Thirty-two, 32, 104, 104. 144 represents Saturn, the keeper of time. 13 is also in today's date numerology. When I was born, there were 60 days left in the year, the 305th day of the year. Hey, you still there, RJ? You ain't over there at Foxhole yet? um, you could do this for yourself too. You could check your own, pattern, history, lineage, all that good stuff through numbers. Uh, I got the master builder number. I got 23, like this guy over my right shoulder. And yeah, 1776 in my full name. Watching both? How the hell you doing that? This thing. So I'm sitting on a. Think I'm farting. I'm sitting on this daggone workout bench. Yeah, I'm about to come over there and join you. I'm signing off, y'all. I'm about to check out Foxhole. If y'all ain't hip, y'all need to get hip. Yeah, that's it for the day. That's enough for the day. Fuck it, we be here all night. I am King Fibonacci, and I can see your red thread. Hashtag it. And this was our first lesson. I didn't know this until after I decided to come up with it, or use it rather, as a phrase. Okay, see you in a minute. Uh, Everybody seeing that? Everybody seeing that? Three two two looks familiar. That's why. Order 322. The order. 322 BCE. Bonesman 33. Yep, I know. Thank you. My father was born in 1943. This will be in the next lesson. See the 46? See the 46 and 53? What does 322 mean in Skull and Bones? The emblem of the society is a skull and crossbones with the number 322 beneath it. The number is generally taken to refer to the year 322 BCE of the death of the Greek orator Demosthenes, a turning point in the transformation of ancient Athens from democracy to plutocracy. Plutocracy. We're learning. Government by the wealthy. An elite or ruling class of people whose power derives from their wealth. Now we can end today's lesson.